This is a demonstration video of our tool for microservice decomposition combining problem frames. The tool is mainly divided into two parts, the drawing mode and calculating mode. The two functions can be clicked on the navigation bar to switch. First of all, let's understand the basic operations of drawing mode. The drawing interface is mainly divided into two bars, stencil, canvas, information, and graph list. We can drag and drop the nodes from the stencil module onto the canvas to create the problem diagram we want, and connect edges between each nodes. Toolbar carries some basic operations for users, such as zooming in and out of the canvas. Now let's upload the problem diagram drawn previously. User can undo or redo the operations. Choose buttons or shortcut keys to modify the contents in the diagram. Switch solid and dashed lines, add rows. When we click on a node or edge on the canvas, the information module will display the contents of the corresponding elements. And users can modify its name, field, font size, color, and domain type on it. Domain types include causal, biddable, and lexical. We have drawn 12 problem diagrams for the Smart Building System case. Click the Graph List button to switch and modify each problem diagram. And click the Navigation button to switch to the Calculating mode. Now there is a table showing the difficulty level of problem implementation for each problem diagram. The explanation will be displayed on the left side, including text explanations and necessary images. Calculation contains including 3 steps: problem complexity, structural complexity, and the final decomposition results. For the problem complexity, we have 4 steps according to our formula. First of which is the inputs of difficulty in problem implementation. Users can click on the formula or table item to view the contents and meaning, and can also adjust the calculation results by modifying the default parameters on the upper right corner. The implementation difficulty levels of each problem diagram are mainly divided into levels from 1 to 3. The tool will give corresponding prompts when the input content is unreasonable. After completing the inputs, click the Next button to further record the number of conflicting requirement categories between each pair of problem diagrams. The quantity is presented in the form of a symmetric matrix. The input value represents the category of conflicting requirements between the two problem diagrams. Based on the user's input, the tool will automatically generate a quantity table. For each type of conflicting requirement, with a default value of 1, denoting that there is only one such conflicting requirement. If there are multiple conflicting requirements, they will be numbered to distinguish their corresponding quantity for different categories. And this is the problem complexity table. Enter the structure complexity interface. Similarly, users can learn the formula below and change the parameter value. Each interface has its corresponding default parameters. Users can click to expand the table items and select the interface corresponding to the component structure diagram. The edges of component structure diagram represents the interfaces between its components, which can be divided into 4 types of default parameters above. If the user selects multiple interfaces, they are stacked during the calculation process. After selecting the interfaces, click Next to view the structural complexity of each pair of problem diagrams. Finally, according to our decomposing rules, we can view the final classification results in the last step, and this is all the contents of our tool.